What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today you and I are talking intermittent fasting, which is always a hot button. Some people say it's great, some people say it's dangerous. In this video, you and I are talking intermittent fasting. Does it work? Is it safe? How to use it in a 3x3 format. 3 things you need to know, 3 minutes or less. Let's get it. First things first, does intermittent fasting work? Yes, it does work, but not because of any unicorn magic or rainbow dust or fairy sparkles. Intermittent fasting works to help you burn fat in the same way that any diet works to help you burn fat, because here is the key. There isn't one special, unique, magical diet. It doesn't matter if you do paleo or low carb or high carb or keto, Atkins, South Beach, Weight Watchers, it doesn't matter. If it's working to help you burn fat, it's only working because you are in a calorie deficit. And if it's not working to help you burn fat, you are not in a calorie deficit. That is the key right there. Intermittent fasting does work. It can help you burn fat, but it's only helping you do that if you're eating less calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. And the reason intermittent fasting can help you with that is, number one, if you're counting calories, great, obviously you're gonna be right on point. But number two is by delaying the time at which you start your first meal, which is what intermittent fasting is. You just start eating later in the day. You usually skip breakfast and maybe push lunch back a little bit, is because you are less likely to overeat if you start eating later in the day. But is intermittent fasting safe for you? That's a really important question, because a lot of people say that if you don't eat breakfast, your metabolism will downregulate, so it slows down, and then you end up gaining weight because your metabolism isn't functioning at a high capacity. Fortunately, that's bullshit. That's not how your body works. In fact, if that was how your body worked, then our ancestors all would have been overweight, because I guarantee you they didn't have a pantry full of food or a refrigerator full of stuff to have breakfast with every day. Usually they would wake up, they would go out, hunt, gather, do a lot of exercise, and then after they would collect their food for the day, have a really big feast. That's how our ancestors were brought up, and they did not have a weight issue like we do today. Intermittent fasting is not inherently better for you as long as your calories are in check, but it is not inherently dangerous for you either, and it will not damage your metabolism. So if you want to try intermittent fasting, what is the best way to do it? The best way is what you're going to be able to do sustainably over the long term without feeling deprived while still making progress. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is there are many different styles of intermittent fasting, and you can Google all of them. There's Martin Berkhan's Lean Gains, there's Brad Pilon's Eat Stop Eat, there's the 5-2 method, there's a whole bunch, and they all work very well, again, because they put you in a calorie deficit. My personal recommendation for intermittent fasting specifically is start with a shorter fasting window and progress to longer over time if you like it and enjoy it. So personally, what I do is start with a 12-hour fasting window. What that means is, let's say you stop eating and go to bed at 10 p.m. That means 10 a.m. would be your first meal. It's a 12-hour fasting window. Do that for 2 to 4 weeks. If you like it and you're like, you know what, I could push it a little bit, go to 12 p.m. for your first meal. That would be a 14-hour fasting window. Now, I don't like to go above 16 hours. Any more than that, get cranky, get tired. What I want to have in the fasting window is more energy, more clarity, more productivity, and that comes with time. Your body has to adjust to it. It's not gonna happen the first day or week, but over time that's what will happen, and that's actually what I like about intermittent fasting. It's one of the major benefits. But again, do what works for you. It's not magical. It's not gonna do any better than any other diet, especially if you can't do it consistently. Give it a shot. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave your comments below. I will go in, I'll answer every single one of them. Talk to you soon.